Welcome to the July 4th edition of Poems for the Poetically Challenged. Today I'll be reading 3 poems by African American writers and 1 American anthem. The Weakness by Derricotte. That time my grandmother dragged me through the perfume aisles at Saks. She held me up by my arm, hissing, "Stand up," through clenched teeth, her eyes bright as a dog's, cornered in the light. She said it over and over as if she were Jesus and I were dead. She had been solid as a tree, a fur around her neck, a light-skinned matron whose car was parked, who walked on swirling marble and passed through brass openings in 1945. There was not even a black elevator operator at Saks. The saleswoman had brought velvet leggings to lace me in and cooed as if in the service of all grandmothers. My grandmother had smiled, but not hungrily, not like my mother who hated them, but wanted to please. And they had smiled back as if they were wearing wooden collars. When my legs gave out, my grandmother dragged me up and held me like God holds saints by the roots of the hair. I begged her to believe I couldn't help it. Stumbling, her face white with sweat, she pushed me through the crowd, rushing away from those eyes that saw through her clothes, under her skin, all the way down to the transparent jeans, confessing. Southern Cop by Sterling A. Brown. Let us forgive Ty Kendricks. The place was Darktown. He was young. His nerves were jittery. The day was hot. The Negro ran out of the alley, and so he shot. Let us understand Ty Kendricks. The Negro must have been dangerous because he ran. And here was a rookie with a chance to prove himself a man. Let us condone Ty Kendricks if we cannot decorate. When he found what the Negro was running for, it was too late. And all we can say for the Negro is, it was unfortunate. Let us pity Ty Kendricks. He has been through enough. Standing there, his big gun smoking, rabbit scared, alone, having to hear the wenches wail and the dying Negro moan. Frederick Douglass by Robert Hayden. When it is finally ours, this freedom, this liberty, this beautiful and terrible thing, needful to man as air, usable as earth, when it belongs at last to all, when it is truly instinct, brain matter, diastole, systole, reflex action, when it is finally one, when it is more than the gaudy mumbo-jumbo of politicians, this man, this Douglass, this former slave, this Negro beaten to his knees, exiled, visioning a world where none is lonely, none hunted, alien, this man, superb in love and logic, this man shall be remembered. Oh, not with statues, rhetoric, not with legends and poems and wreaths of bronze alone, but with the lives grown out of his life, the lives fleshing his dream of the beautiful, needful thing. America the Beautiful by Katherine Lee Bates. O beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of green, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And now, America, more than ever, Black Lives Matter. Have a safe and happy 4th. Be kind.